Go for it.
Okay, what we're going to do is just give you a quick demonstration of how to access the pelvic floor muscles externally, always externally, and these are the muscles that we're going to be working on. And if I pull out the urogenital diaphragm, which I can do right here, let me do this real quick. It just shows us the muscles of the pelvic floor, and we're going to be accessing these muscles all done externally. We'll never go in the vagina that way. So the first thing you want to target is the sits bone, and there's a sit bone right here. That's the bone that we sit on, and we're going to target that, and we're going to slide our finger in and start to feel around to see if we got any triggers. And then what we do is we take our finger up, like we're going to the tailbone, and then we can bring it down the other side, poking and poking and poking and poking, see if we find any triggers. Then we go down from here and come down to the pubic bone and then come back up to the other side. And there's no particular order to this, it's just wherever you find a trigger point. When you find a trigger point, you push on it and the patient will say, oh, don't go any further, that hurts. And you hold that nice steady pressure, and when the person says, all right, it's not so bad anymore, you can actually have the person then attempt to push your finger out like that. And what they're doing is they're using these muscles. So the muscles we're going to be going after are puborectalis, that goes from the pubic bone all the way around the rectum, pubococcygeus, the pubic bone, all the way up to the coccyx, iliococcygeus, ischiococcygeus, and all of these muscles are accessible through poking right in this area, and you don't have to go inside. So what it's going to really look like is this. You find the ischial tuberosity, just like that. You go medial, which means you come into the center, just tip off of the bone, and you just poke in there. And you go as good force as you can, and if that's not a problem, then you slide up a little bit. Now here's our coccyx, so here's we're heading up this way, and we keep pushing in and pushing in and pushing in until we get to the coccyx. And then we come down here and we do the same thing. We keep pushing in, pushing in, pushing in, and all the time you're really not going inside the body cavity at all. And now here's the ischial tuberosity right here. So I went from this ischial tuberosity over here, just came all up and around and came down to this one. And then what you do is you start going down, 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 and now I'm on the pubic bone. Okay, and then I would come all the way back up, and each time I go in, I push and I push and I push to see if I can find any trigger points. So let's say I found a trigger point right here, and I push in, and the patient says, oh, don't push any further, and I just hold it and hold it and hold it, and all of a sudden the patient says, it doesn't feel like you're pushing so hard, or I hardly feel that anymore, and I'll push a little harder, and they say, okay, don't go any further, and I'll stay right there, and I'll stay right there, hold it steady, and they say, boy, I don't feel that very much at all. And when I can push in there and they say, really, I don't feel that hardly at all anymore, I'll have them try to push my thumb out. So try to push my thumb out, and as she does, you can really feel her using her muscles to drive my thumb out. I'll have her hold it for 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go ahead and release, take a nice deep breath. And I'll go in and I'll see if I can find anything. And most of the time now you're going way up in there, and she says, nope, I don't feel a darn thing. I said, let's do it again. Push my thumb out. And she pushes, and here she's just pushing it right out. And I say, hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take a nice deep breath. And I'll do that once or twice. And it should be without a trigger point after that. And you're also training them how to use the muscles to contract those muscles in the pelvic floor.